Here we have a 2020 Explorer ST Interceptor. I will be installing a WHIPPLE intercooler kit on this thing today. So let's get started. So this here is a full intercooler kit for a 2020 and up Explorer ST. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So we got a big intercooler here in the box, and then we got some brackets, some bolts in the fitting. So let's take this front bumper off and see how long this takes. It shouldn't take too long. The intercooler goes right behind this grill somewhere. So we gotta rip the grill off, bumper off, probably headlights. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it. And just like that, the bumper is off. Bumper cover is off. Nothing crazy. Couple screws here and there and a couple clips. 7mm screws. Couple screws underneath. And the bumper comes off. There is one connector for the fog lights that you have to disconnect. One on the driver's side. That is all. Now let's remove the crash bar. Looks like 4 bolts on each side. Let's do it. going pretty good. There's just a million screws and bolts everywhere, so it just takes a little bit of time, but nothing crazy. Right now the support is loose. It's just held by these clips here to the radiator. Once I remove the clips up here, it should come out. I think everything else is loose. So let's see how it goes. So there's a bunch of wiring that's attached to the plastic radiator support. So you just have to pull those off all the way around. And also looks like there is a maybe transmission cooler or something like that that's attached to it. The 4 bolts at the bottom over there. Once I remove those 4 bolts, this plastic support should come right off. And we have no front end now. Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Now that the support is taken off, we have access to the intercooler, and look how small that intercooler is compared to the WHIPPLE upgrade. That's a big difference. Alright, let's remove this little guy here and then put the big intercooler in. So we got the old intercooler out. Got a pile of parts. Here's the comparison to the original intercooler and the WHIPPLE upgrade. As you can see, it's a little bigger. Look at these welds. That looks awesome. All right, well, we'll swap over this original sensor here. And that should be it. And there's a fitting that goes right here. And then reassembly. So we got the new intercooler in. I just have to get some thread tape to put this fitting in here. So I have to run to the store real quick, but it looks really good. Once I get back, I'll put this in and start reassembling everything. That's a huge intercooler. All right, let's do it. So I've got the pipes connected, the sensor in, that fitting on, that hose connected. This side I've got the clamps tight. It's time to reassemble the front end and do a test drive. Let's keep going. this completes the install of an upgraded intercooler from Whipple, and you can still see it very well through the grill. This install took me about 2 to 3 hours to complete, but it's not hard. Just lots of screws and bolts all around the bumper. But that was fun.